Welcome back to Brad Miller Time. We apologize for the 2-week layoff. We had a writer's strike. I'm just kidding. We just didn't feel like doing it. But we're back now, and I believe Mario organized most of this episode, and he's going to tell us what to expect.
Well, first off, we have a really, really special little guest, and it's going to be really excited. We're going to be just stoked to have him back on the show. You have seen him before in the past. We're not going to tell you when yet. And also, we're going to have his first live performance live from Ralph Engelstead Arena, home of the Fighting Sioux. His name is Tate Maris. He wrote a song about the show because obviously the show's it's getting big, it's hitting Hollywood, and he wrote a song about me and Brett and about our show, about the past, and I'm really excited to hear it. So why don't we just roll over to Tate, and he's going to kick us off with the first live music performance from Brad Miller Time.
Stop. Even though guys like Bruno have been on the show, do your strong word, letting everybody know you know that I know this show I love. I stole this song from a 12-year-old. I'm talking about the two hosts of one show. Don't make you laugh. For sure, it's a Miller Time. Oh, I love that show. Oh, I love that show. Two hosts for one show. They'll make you laugh for sure. I'm a Miller Time. I can't believe we're almost on to season 3. Season 2 was filled with many memories. Like when Dell fell off the treadmill. When Mac and Buddy stole the show from Bruno, you know that I know I love this show. It's part of the flow. Talking about the two hosts, the one show, they'll make you laugh for sure. I'm a Miller Time. I love this show. Yeah, I love this. Talking about the two hosts, the one show. They'll make you laugh for sure. It's a Miller Time. Yeah, I love this show. I stole the song from a 12-year-old. Thanks.
Tate Maris, unbelievable. So, do you write your own songs?
No, I write over other people's songs.
Oh, yeah, I thought I recognized it, but I know that you have wrote some of your own songs, and they're pretty dynamite. Can we find those somewhere?
Yes, you can, online.
Where at?
The internet.
So we just type in Tate Maris?
Yeah.
Just type in Tate Maris on the internet, and you just find some of his songs. Here you are with second guest / host, Brett Hextall. And Brett, you got a little special talent. What do you got for us?
I do. Going back in time here, back to kind of elementary school when yo-yos were the coolest thing in the world.
About 3rd, 4th grade?
Yeah, and I had all kinds of yo-yo. I had the brain yo-yo, which would pop up, by itself. Great yo-yos. Don't have one of those. I got kind of an old school one, but I'm just going to try to show off some of my talent that I learned when I was a young kid.
All right, let's check it out. What's the first one we got?
First trick, I'll start easy here. Everyone probably knows this one. It's called Walk the Dog.
Here he goes. Well, that is how you walk the dog right there. What's the next trick?
Second trick. This is one I have a little bit of trouble with sometimes. Hopefully I get it right. If not, I'll roll with it. It's called Pop the Choke.
Pop the Choke. It's a new one on me. Wow.
Now, jump up a notch here. Pretty popular one. It's pretty easy, but it looks, pretty cool. It's the cradle.
The cradle. Brett likes to rock the cradle once in a while. I like that. It's a nice quality to have. And you just saw him rock the cradle.
Last trick, pretty cool one. It's called the Eiffel Tower. And I heard online that it's cool to do, if you go to France, to do this one in front of the Eiffel Tower and get your picture next to the Eiffel Tower while doing the Eiffel Tower yo-yo trick.
Here we go. Brett Hextall doing the Eiffel Tower. I've seen him do the Eiffel Tower before. He's really good at doing the Eiffel Tower. Brett, that was awesome. That is a superb talent, a little hidden talent, and I'm glad you got it on the show.
Lots of hours spent alone, on those lonely nights, finally paying off. Here we are with our surprise special guest, last year's captain, Ryan Duncan, one of the greatest Sioux of all time, Hobie Baker winner. I mean, this guy's got a lot on his list, on his resume. Ryan, great to have you back. Just got back to the States, I know you're playing overseas now. First of all, how's it feel to be in the Brad Miller Time sandwich?
It's delicious.
Guy hasn't lost his charm at all. Ryan, tell the fans, tell everyone what you've done this past year after you left the Fighting Sioux.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely a little bittersweet to leave the Fighting Sioux, but ventured over to Austria, played my first professional season there, and it was great. Ended up winning our league championship and had a great group of guys there, and it was a smooth transition to pro hockey, but it was fun to follow you boys, the show, and be a fan of the team as well.
Now, Ryan, we contacted Ryan during the season. We tried to get a Cribs episode. That was one of our big goals this year. He got a little big time. I know he's making euros over there, so it's not worth that much. But over here, like American dollars. But maybe one day we can get a Cribs episode out of the famous Ryan Duncan.
I sincerely apologize for that. I was working towards getting a camera, but the season ends a little sooner over there. And, I got the ball rolling, and it just didn't work out. Maybe next year. I'm going back there next year, so I'm definitely going to try really hard. Maybe save up some money and, shoot an episode for you guys.
That'd be awesome. Why don't you tell our viewers out there what's your favorite part about living in Europe, in Austria, maybe some of the weird things that you had to transition to?
Yeah, it's like I said, it was a pretty smooth transition, but I don't know, it's been a long time now, so I'm kind of used to everything, but a couple different things is there's a lot more smoking. Everything's a little more compact. The cars, it was a little different getting used to the driving there, but it was relatively easy. Like people talk about the language barrier, but a lot of people know English, which was surprising, and that made it a lot easier. So, like I said, I really enjoyed it.
Ryan, Brett Brunetooth approached me today, and he knew you were going to be on the show, and he asked me, if you guys wear wooden shoes over there, or if you only eat waffles, and if people play the bagpipes everywhere you go, just kind of stuff like that. So, is any of that stuff true? What did you eat over there?
That's absolutely.
And what kind of shoes did you wear?
Hey, isn't that Scotland?
I don't know. Let's let Ryan tell us.
That might be Dutch. Isn't that weird?
I told you he hasn't lost his charm.
No, the big thing there was, I don't know if people have heard of it, it's the big dish there is Wiener Schnitzel. It's like fried veal, and it was, I indulged a few times. It's actually quite delicious. Just like this sandwich we have going on.
Well, Ryan, it was awesome to get you back on the show. It's great to see you around the rink. We missed him this year. Me and Brett have both taken sincere advice from the famous Ryan Duncan, and it will be forever remembered by me and Brett Miller Time. Thanks, Ryan.
The feeling is mutual.